Crystal here. I'm going to start with the business readings, or the professional area of life readings for each of the zodiac signs. So this is the introduction to that, and then from there on I'm going to edit it such that your reading is behind it. Now, what I would like to ask from you is subscribe to my channel if you want to do so. Then you'll know, if you click that alarm bell, you'll know when new readings are going to come out. You'll also know that, when your reading is going to come out, etc. I do weekly readings. I do daily tarot shorts. That are the daily cards, the YouTube shorts. That's a new thing, like TikTok and Instagram Reels or IGTV, that sort of thing, but very short. I do those. I do weekly readings, monthly readings, specific readings, moon readings, so on the new moon and full moon, and so on. I also have a dog at the other side of the road who is sort of screaming, and it's really I go bananas when I hear that. But that's nothing that I can do about it, nothing you can do about it. So if you like to subscribe, that would be very good, because then you'll also be able to put in the comment box the magic words that you have to put in if you want to win a free tarot reading. And those magic words are rose crystal. The winner will be drawn on the 30th of September. So stay with me. Put the words rose crystal in any of the videos, only once per video, please, because otherwise I go bananas as well. But once per video, but you can put it in as many videos as you want. The more entries, of course, the more chance you have of winning a free reading. Big reveal, September 30th. Now, let's go and have a look at your professional area of life. So your job, your career, your business, whatever. What there is to know about that for the months of October, November, and December of this year. If you want to know what happened in the other quarters of the year, you can find the readings there. I will put the links in the description box as well, so you can find those easily for your sign. Thank you, and let's go into the reading now. Hi Libra, it's Crystal here with your professional area of life reading. So your career, your job if you're doing a job, if you work for someone else, your business if you have your own company, your own business, you're a freelancer, that sort of stuff. Now, the first thing was when I was laying down the cards, and all these came out, all major arcanas, and I thought, what the hell, didn't I? Because I shuffle these cards constantly because I'm doing more readings, so I've been shuffling them constantly, and they came out like this. So there's a reason for that. And then we have a double hermit here. We have this hermit here, and we have the hermit here. Now, there is a bit of a difference in these two hermits. Can you see? Because this hermit has the dog or the wolf or the dog by his side, and he's standing on a precipice. And this one is completely alone, doesn't have any animal with him. So I'm going to start with, where am I going to start? Let me just have a look. You see the basis of what's going to happen, because for me the cards are a story. And again, this is general. So Libra, if you don't resonate, don't just leave it where it is. Don't do anything with it, just leave it. And then maybe have a look at your other personal planets and watch those. So that means your sun, moon, personal planets, your Venus, your Mars, your Mercury. You can have a look in astro.com, fill out your birth date and hour and place of birth, and then you can know precisely which planet is where, and you can watch the other videos, the personal planets. Don't look at Jupiter, Saturn, or Neptune, or that sort of thing. No, just those. And then you can also look at your ascendant, because your ascendant is very important. So there's 6 things you can watch, you can look at. Now, some planets can be in the same sign, so don't worry about that. But that's one thing. And also, don't forget, you have agency. You are the ruler of your life. You need to be a conscious participant in your life, because the cards help you, but they are not the Bible. They are not the ultimate truth, and they are not the ultimate, the only truth or the only way to go. That is up to you. You do the hard work, the cards help you. And I feel that, you need to hear. I am happy that these cards came out here, that Fool, that Hierophant, the Magician, because I think you were a bit like disappointed, disillusioned, maybe in your job, maybe by other people in your job, maybe in your business, maybe by your clients in your business, maybe by people who work for you, maybe if you're a freelancer, about something that has, things are not what you expected them to be. Maybe you're offering a service and it didn't have the success, or it didn't have the call for people like you wanted it to be, like you imagined it. And there is this disillusionment, there is this sadness, there is this feeling that you've been either rejected by people, or you are incurring losses. It feels like you're losing out on something. And I feel this is the middle card. This is like the basis. This is the more past energy. Sometimes these past energies are and this card is the most important, but I feel this is a basis card. This is the card on which these cards are built, and from which these cards have started. Because I feel this here, this feeling of loss, of disillusionment, of being rejected, feeling totally alone. This has led you, and because we have a double, we have two hermits, this has led you to do some soul searching, to withdraw a bit from the world, and to do a little bit of thinking. So where did I go wrong? You may think that because of this. What did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? Why did this happen? That sort of questions lie here, and you need a bit of time. These are slower cards. So these cards are probably happening here in the beginning of this period, and this has already happened. And they really ask you to step back, to take a step back, take a step away from this raw emotion here, and to just start looking at it a little bit coldly as well, a little bit rationally, because of the King of Swords. And to look at things that happened, not with the emotion involved, not with the emotion of rejection, abandonment, loss, failure, because that's all in this card. Don't look at it like that. Look at it a little bit with a rational mind, with the mind. Sorry for that noise. I have the windows open because it's too hot otherwise. So sometimes you get noises like that, because some people, they have noisy cars or noisy motorbikes. So it's gone now. Anyway, look at it a bit with a rational mind, with a colder mind, of devoid, not completely devoid, but less emotionally. Because you need to do a little bit of soul searching, because you are a little bit still in a dark place. This hermit is also in a dark place. Look at this card. It's not as dark as this, yeah? There is already more light here in this card. And here as well. And especially here, in the end, you see the sun rising again. Because, of course, you get insights when you withdraw from the emotion, when you start a little bit examining what happened, examining how you felt, why it happened, these sort of things. Because there is this learning process. I feel with the Hierophant here, you're not the mentor or the teacher, you are learning. And you also get here, look at the key. Yeah, you're getting solutions. And I feel in the withdrawal with the hermits and the King of Swords as well, but especially in that place of isolation, of being alone, and by going deep within, therein lie answers. Therein lie answers to the why and the how and the what and all the questions that you have from this rejection, this feeling of loss, abandonment, aloneness, failure. And you will learn a lot of things there in that place of withdrawal with these two hermits. And that is beautiful, because if you can do that, if you can withdraw, and if you can just learn the lessons that need to be learned, and that's why you need to step away from the emotion, because when you stay in the emotion, you will not be open to this King of Swords. You will not be open to this Hierophant. You may reject the lessons that are in what happened. and you may not want to see them. So you need to be a little bit withdrawn from the emotion, but also within yourself and by yourself to do the learning, to learn what happened and to start seeing it a little bit in a more objective way, in a more neutral way, devoid from that harsh emotion here. Because then, if you do that, this Fool comes into play. And this Fool is beautiful because the Fool, and then we have beautiful cards here down here. This Fool tells me that yes, you can start again and you can start over without luggage, because the Fool has hardly any luggage. He only has his knapsack, he has the little dog by his side, which maybe is even that dog here from this hermit. So that is his inner voice, his inner conscious. He has a white rose, which is the symbol of purity, of fresh new energy, white, pure energy as well. Courage. It gives you the courage to start over, to start afresh. And that's what you need in your job, in your business, in your career. There is this need to, okay, I'm going to start over because, okay, this loss, it happened. It left me a little bit completely out of whack, but it happened and I need to start afresh. But you can only do so if you do the inner work and if you start to just learn from the experience, from this situation. It's very important that you do that Hierophant, because it's here, that first card. And then you have these double hermit. So yeah, but it will give you a chance to start fresh without the luggage from this experience. With the knowledge, yes. With the knowledge, yes, but not with the bad stuff in the knapsack. This thing is the knowledge. This little sack holds the knowledge. It doesn't hold all the bad stuff, all the bad emotions. And that if you go on that new path, you can begin again. Yes, because the Magician tells me, yes, you can do it. You've got this. You can start over. Because you have seen where you went wrong or what went wrong or how it went wrong. And that means that you have now more knowledge. Also because of this Hierophant, you have more knowledge. You have more knowledge to do the right thing this time and to do it right. And the Magician has that power to do stuff right. And then we have, I'm going to go first to that King of Wands, because that King of Wands is a lot as well, has a lot of that Magician quality, although the Magician for me is always even stronger. But the King of Wands also has that, that ability to manifest, to bring things into reality. So when you start here with the Fool, nothing is reality. You start over. But you start over with freshness, with purity, with simplicity, without the raw emotion from here, and both these cards tell me that then whatever you're doing, it's going to go well. It's going to be okay because you have learned so many lessons. So you're doing things, maybe you're in the same career, maybe you stay in the same job, maybe you stay with your business, but you're going to do it differently. And that is the Magician and the King of Wands. You can do this and you can do it differently and you can do it better than you did it before because of the lessons learned. And also because of this Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords here is a new beginning. There is an opportunity for you to begin afresh and to do it better, yes. Together with these two cards, I'm going to read them together, all of them, because really they all say the same thing. You can do it, you can start again, and you can bring it into reality. You can bring your business back to where not to where it was. You can make it better. You can, you keep on doing. And if you have your freelancer, your product, your service that you offer, yes, you can offer it in a better way. And if you are in a job, you can do your job better because you have learned so much because of this disillusionment. And maybe this involves that you need to go in search for a new job. But that job, if that's the case, if you have to go and they let you go or you left because you couldn't take it anymore, one of those two, still you need to do the reflection, the grieving here, and then do the reflection without the big emotion so that you can learn from what went wrong, so that you don't go after the same sort of job anymore, so that you don't fall for the same things anymore. So that Fool is you then looking for a new job, which is going to come quite quickly because of the Ace of Swords. New offer, new job offer, yes. And then these two Magicians, so it's really going to happen. Now we have here the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. And I'm going to read them a bit together. They were like that. No, like that, sorry. So I feel that when you do this Magician, you start afresh with this Fool, you will see your reward. So that's why I'm saying yes, don't worry. It's, when you start over, it's not like you're going to have that loss again, because this time it's going to be, you're going to do it better. You're going to do it differently. And that's going to attract more people, more clients. You also going to be a better version of yourself. And that is going to attract resources, money, investors, that sort of stuff. Because it's the Nine of Pentacles. And you will be able to create more security for yourself. And not only financial security, I'm also talking a little bit more emotional, more self-confidence, more self-worth with this card, because here you lost everything. Like, it feels really like you were in a dark place, Libra, and I don't know what happened, and I don't know what your personal situation is, but it feels like that, and it feels that that hard place needs to be processed before you start this journey, because you need to learn something from it, and then ultimately it will give you more self-worth, self-confidence, security, even financial security, but also, that inner knowing that, yes, I did the right thing, and I'm doing whatever I'm doing now, I'm doing it way better. And it feels way better as well. So I'm going to pull more cards on top of these, and then we're going to end with 3 messages. So let's see what comes out here. Okay, another King of Wands. So we have 2 King of Wands here. So yes, that learning process that you need to do will bring also new ideas, because you get, you get wisdom here. You get knowledge. These keys unlock things you didn't know before. And you can see things differently. It gives you also renewed passion, renewed energy. It gives you the fire and the drive to start anew. Because, of course, to start afresh after this disillusionment, sometimes you need the energy. And that's also why you need to take your time to do those hermits and that King of Swords. Because you need to get fresh energy as well, in a literal sense as well. Because otherwise, if you do too much and you go too fast, this is not going to happen. So, because these are slower cards, so take your time to do the hermits. It's a funny way to say it, I know, but okay. Anyway. Okay, let's see what else. And then I need to go and feed my dogs, because they're already starting to cry. Maybe you heard it, because it's nearly their time of feeding. And they read the clock better than I do, I can tell you. The 7 of Wands. I feel this is you overcoming yourself. This is you working and processing. Because the things that happened here, they have really hit you hard. Because you can see that it's a dark card, and you feel like this person that's completely cloaked in the dark, in the black cloak. And you need to overcome yourself a little bit. Because, of course, your ego is a little bit damaged, your self-worth has been dented, your self-image and self-confidence has taken a hit. And you need to overcome that. So there is all these elements before you start that journey. It implies as well, do the work, the inner work. But there's healing possible. Because if you do the hermit, the Ace of Cups tells me you can heal. This can be healed. And this is also why you have this Fool here, because the Fool is light. He goes with no baggage. So yes, there is healing. But first you need to do the work. You need to overcome those dents in your personal, self-worth. Okay, what else? I love that Eight of Pentacles on top of the Magician, because it tells me as well that, other than having the talents and the skills, which here as well, this person is talented, is skilled, knows what he's doing. It's like, doing what you know how to do and do it well, do it with finesse, with dedication, with commitment, but also with know-how. And that is that Magician. So you're going to do the thing that you were doing, and that really sort of completely crumbled in on itself, like cards, a house of cards, and it falling down. But then you rebuild, and you rebuild with that Magician, that King of Wands, here, King of Wands as well, and the Eight of Pentacles. So yes, you can rebuild and you can refine, because with all the things you learn here, through the two Hermits and the Hierophant, you learn so much that you can really put it to practice, and then it's going to be so much better. Your business, your job, your career will be so much better, because you know now where you failed. And this Knight of Swords for me on top of this is really, at a certain point, maybe you were a little bit stuck in this energy of everything is lost. I lost everything. I feel so rejected. I feel a total failure. But this King of Swords is that that Knight of Swords. Sorry, that Knight of Swords says, cut it out already, you can start over. This is that energy that comes in that really tries to cut out the bad feelings, the negative feelings. Now you have to deal with them. Don't run away from them. Deal with them with the Hermit and the Hierophant and this King of Swords. Please do that. Don't bypass them. Don't go to, it's all going to be pink and rosy and positive, and not do anything about it, because then it's not going to happen. You need to do the hard work. I can't emphasize that enough, Libra. I'm sorry that I'm such a nuisance. I'm sorry that I'm on your case about that, but don't bloody bypass, because then it's not going to happen. Okay, that Star, I can breathe now. So we have the Ace of Cups, healing. Star is also healing and new ways opening. So there is, when you start over, when you do that Fool and you go again, and you do it way better with all the commitment here, with the Magician there, with that King of Wands, going to be good. Hope restored, healing happening, and possibilities, new openings, new clients coming in, new possibilities, new partnerships possible, lots of possibilities, in different ways. But the Star is a beautiful card to have here, so I'm really happy that the Star is there. Temperance, and that is also the card, also a slower card. Temperance for me is also, try things out, because here, when you're doing with a new idea, you start afresh. You're starting over. Sometimes you need to try out stuff again, because, you have learned from the Hierophant, but that doesn't mean that you have the ultimate truth there. That doesn't mean that you know perfectly well how you need to do it now. No. Now you're also going to have trial and error, but at least you know how to recognize it, and at least you're willing to try out new stuff and to incorporate new stuff in your business, in your career, in your job. And you need to do that. And yes, we are hungry. They are running around. Maybe you hear the little nails on the floor. I'm going to pull the cards first, and then I'm going to go to them. Oh, okay. So we have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is a future-oriented card, but there is new stuff coming in. So I see this as new clients, new opportunities, new proposals, because of your change of attitude, your change of energy, and the people see that you are dedicated. People see also your talents and your skills. So yes, new people will come in, new clients will come in, new people will want to work with you, there will be new proposals, there will be new opportunities, also with this Star card, of course. And don't forget, we may not forget the Nine of Pentacles, because the Nine of Pentacles tells me about, things starting to grow again. You're growing and you're trying things out, and your garden is growing. So yes, new possibilities, new people, new clients. So many new things. The Strength card tells me also that when there are moments when you will doubt yourself, hang on in there. It's all going to be okay if you just keep on going, because you have dared to start over, and that will be rewarded. That will be rewarded with the Nine of Pentacles here. Also with the Four of Pentacles, where you can build a solid foundation. But building that solid foundation, it will not be done in one day or in 1 week or in 1 month. It takes time. So take the time you need. So this card, building that solid foundation, more security, but also your self-worth, your self-confidence. It's not going to be done in 1 day. This is going to be the card that is further out. That is that rebuilding of your trust in yourself, your self-esteem, your self-worth, but also your monetary situation. That is more towards the end of December, more towards January of next year already. And that takes time. So give it the time it needs. Don't rush it, or don't try to rush it, because then it's going to go completely down the drain, all your hard work, if you try to rush that stuff. Because of course, when people have rejected you, when you feel completely like a failure, you need time to rebuild yourself. And take that time. First and foremost, to those hermits. I can't, I know, I'm a nag. I know. Oh my God, all the noise today. I don't know what's happening. I'm going to go into the 3 message cards. That was a big truck. I don't know where that came from, because I'm in the middle of nowhere almost, but doesn't sound like it today. Anyway, I do have neighbors with dogs, poor dogs, that are constantly in a sort of a run, but not free. Anyway, and then they bark because of course they get bored. Can you blame them? I can't. Anyway, enough from me. Let's go on. The first card is peace. I breathe deeply, knowing that all is well in my universe. And that is really important, because, it feels like with this Fool, and when you do the hard work, you can breathe again, you can feel a little bit more at ease, and you know that when you start with that Fool, and you have that Magician and that King of Wands, double King of Wands, the things are going to work out, and you need to trust that. I'm going to first go to this one. Okay, so okay. Can it be any better? Me doing a Chandler. New beginnings. Divine Father. So the door opens. The new beginning. You're going on that new journey. You're starting again. They're offering you the possibility for a new beginning. So take it. Beautiful. I've been talking about starting over again from the beginning here, and until I'm blue in the face. And yes, here comes the card. And this is Dry Desert. It's number 31, and I'm just going to get a book for that, because I'm not really sure what it says here in relation to, but it will become clear as always. So, Dry Desert. Dig deep for inspiration and truth. Now is the time to become resilient and adaptable. Yeah. That is those hermits. Dig deep for inspiration and truth, because the truth of this 5 of Cups, of this dark card, is somewhere, and you can find it with the hermit, with withdrawing, with going deep, with soul searching. You will know it because you have the Hierophant here, who has the keys to unlock that truth. So yes, you can, and that gives you that resilience back, and that gives you that power back to go on the journey of the Fool. To start over, to begin again. So yes, all the cards match. They match perfectly. So Libra, I'm going to stop it here. I'm not going to bore you any longer. I'm just going to go into my finishing stuff. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed, first of all, starting over. First of all, I would like to thank you for being here. Please like my reading. If you like it, make me share it. Whatever, maybe give me a comment, give me your feedback, would like to know what happens in your life. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe consider doing so, maybe consider clicking the alarm bell so that you know when other readings come out, because I do weekly readings, monthly readings, moon readings, daily tarot cards on YouTube now, as well as on my other social media, so you can find me anywhere. Maybe have a look on my website to see what I offer there as personal readings. I'm on the verge. I'm beginning to change it over a bit, so have a look there and keep on looking, because maybe something will attract you there. Anyway, there is one more thing I need to say, other than please subscribe, like, share, and click the alarm bell. Click the alarm bell as well, because I'm giving away a free tarot reading and the winner will be revealed on September 30th. What do you have to do to win one? Simple, put the magic words into the comments of YouTube. And the magic words are rose crystal. September 30th, I reveal, oh my god, all the noise. Oh, I get so annoyed. 30th of September, I will reveal the winner. And you put it in the comments, so rose crystal, only once per video, but you can put it in as many videos as you like. More entries, more chances of winning. I think that's mathematically and logically logical, isn't it? Okay, Libra, that's it from me to you. Bye for now. Speak soon.